Hi, this is Regent Magnum. Today on the Hunter, Colorado Wild, we are making a Rancho Del Arroyo hunting guide. So it will help out all of the community and hopefully give you a head start when you jump on it. Console people are just going to get it very shortly, so I thought it's time to make this guide. Now let's take a look at loadouts first. These are optional, you can use what you want. I'm just showing you what I personally use. The Ranger 243 in my first slot. I use this for smaller animals. It's really good, 5 mag, so you can shoot quite quick in succession. I used a Hyperion 4x8 by 42 rifle scope. I use that across all my rifles. My second gun of choice for this loadout is a 7mm Regent Magnum. Really good gun in my opinion, the best gun in the game. It only fires one round though before reload, so some people will choose guns like the M1, maybe the 303 in its place. That's up to you, it really is. The variant 22 LR, such a good underrated gun. Use it for rabbits, turkey in the air at distance, pheasants in the air. It really is a superb gun. And last not least, the Kyuso model 1897 Rancho shotgun. Now you get this with the DLC, and turkeys up close or pheasants as you flush them, that's a good option to have that. You can also use other shells shots with it, so you've got options. I use those binoculars for standard, and these Gen 0 night vision rangefinder binoculars are really important for night hunting. When you're hunting peccary, you hunt them at night at water drink zones, and they're really hard to see. So unless you've been eating carrots and you can hunt from midnight till 3 in the morning, you need something to see them. So the night vision Gen 0 binoculars really do help out. So let's go over the map. I'm going to show you the locations now where I like to hunt and what's at them. You start at this location. This is where you drop in, this outpost. Now directly behind it is one of the best places to hunt in the game, it really is. Now if you start at say 6:30, you'll find bobcats around here, bighorn, and the bobcats, there's so many around this lake. There's about 10 bobcats just around that one lake at all. But if you come later in the day, say 9 o'clock onwards, you will find lots of whitetail there, probably 50 plus whitetail. Bighorn still will be around there, pheasants, you may have some turkey there. It's a really good location. This second location is mainly for whitetail. Australia Lake is what a lot of people call it. I have a tent at this location. You walk down this left side up to this lookout tower, and then I fast travel over to the other bank where I've got another tent. The reason I've got one here is so I can check the left and over the other bank where I shoot over there. Now the reason for that is if this tent is here, you will not see these animals when you spawn in on that tent, so you see them from that one and then shoot over, and then you can fast travel over and collect them. Then what we do is we walk round to the right, look over the lake to this location, lots of whitetail there sometimes, and then all around this left corner, then on to the next location. Now this top location is very good for whitetail, peccary and Mexican bobcats. Now on this left side you often get whitetail, bobcats, peccary all the way around the lake really. I have my great one on that right hand side, and it's a really good location. A lot of people hunt this area anyway. But what I'm going to show you next is, it's kind of a little secret really. This small tiny lake and near it is very, very underrated. Now some people come up here to check because whitetail are often around there. There's like 1 or 2 groups. There's mule deer around it, and there's also turkey. But the thing is, what people don't normally show you about this, and I'm going to tell you now, is to the right of it, and why I've got a tent here is for that very reason, is there's probably about 100 mule deer going up this route to this lake. I call it Mule Deer Lake. But on the way up there, there's mule deer, mule deer, mule deer. So if you have to mule deer on Rancho Del Arroyo, this is the key location. Now a lot of people won't go there because you have to go through mountains and trees, and it looks a bit barren and you don't think there's much there. but honestly there's about 100 animals in that sort of area. Mule deer, turkey, coyotes, antelope, jackrabbits, really good. This small lake here, whitetail, bobcat, peccaries, depending on what time you come to this lake. I've got 2 tents either end, because from one end sometimes you won't spot animals because of the render distance, and then same with the other end, so you go there. But it's good for peccary if you go there at like midnight till like 3. This area is really good for peccary. The left hand side, in fact, is full of peccary 12 till 3:30. Go on the left hand side, check these lakes at drinking times. Remember those night vision binoculars, the Gen Zeros. Check down this left hand side as well. You get coyote there as well. I've got a potential diamond actually down there at the minute, and I've got a tent here. The thing is, it's like a salt road that runs up the left as well, so sometimes if you drive up there in the day on an ATV, you may spook some of the peccary as well, and you'll see big groups of them. Whitetail near my marker there. Onto this next lake. I mainly hunt this for whitetail and bighorn. You do get the odd turkey around here, but for whitetail it's a really good place, so check that out. This location, small lake down the left, often neglected, but there's quite a few whitetail around it. You might see coyote around there as well. Bottom left hand corner, mainly Mexican bobcats and pheasants. That's why you go down there. And the best location in the game, I say, for Rancho Del Arroyo, this spot here on this mountain. Make sure you get tents on those 2 ridges, because the amount of animals, and I'm actually going to show you this location in a minute, is unreal. There's probably 100, maybe more animals in that little circle, and with those positions of tents you can see them all. You go at the right time of day, it's amazing what you can get there. Literally everything's about there, apart from whitetail. I haven't seen peccary there, but literally all the other species are at that location. Honestly, it's so good. There's quite a lot of diamonds here already. This location down the bottom, I mainly come here to dump hunting pressure. There's a lot of bighorn, turkey, antelope, jackrabbits around this location. There's a lookout point, and I've got a tent right next to it, and it's on the sort of mountain ridge, so you can look around all the open areas really easily. Now there is lots of different need zone times and when to visit areas, but what I'll tell you is this: you start at 6:30 in the morning, visit most of these locations, and hunt till like dinner time. You'll cover literally everything at these locations, apart from peccary, which you want to do 12 till 3:30 in the morning. So it's really easy actually. This location, like I say, you can come here at just after 6 till midday. There'll be animals always in this area, unless you've obviously shot it up. But look what's here. We've got bighorns, we've got groups of turkeys, we'll have pheasants, you have antelope, jackrabbits, coyotes. You have so many animals here. I use this spot mainly for dumping hunting pressure off my whitetail Great One grinding zones. So I come down here, and imagine I can clear all my lakes in a few minutes just slaughtering animals here, because there's so many different species. And every now and again when I'm doing that, I'll get a good respawn, and we'll get some potential diamond animals here. So I've had diamond mule deers, diamond coyotes here, diamond turkeys, diamond pheasant. You see what I mean? This spot over here may look barren. It is not barren, it's just a render distance. So you need to go back up the hill, check on this ridge, because coyotes, mule deer often around this area where I've got my tent. Also behind me there's a little canyon. You get a lot of mule deer, turkey, antelope, jackrabbits in this area. Sometimes they just lying down in that sort of area or over the back. That's why I've got the other tent on the other mountain. You get jackals there as well, coyotes, sorry. So make sure you check all these areas. Like I say, 6 till midday you will have animals all around these areas. What we're going to do is now go back over this way, because I wanted to show you what was just on about with the render. Now that's actually a really big coyote. What we're going to do is watch when I look forward now. Now I've got closer. and this is what I was talking about. You wouldn't have seen that from there, but you just walk a bit closer and you'll have animals over here. You'll have turkeys, Rio Grande turkeys, you'll have pheasants, ringneck pheasants, and you'll have mule deers. There's just so many animals. It's just like a really good spot. So I hope that helps you out. Simple hunting guide for Rancho Del Arroyo. I can't wait for the console, guys and girls, to get on the new update, August the 31st. It's not long now, only a few days, and let me know how this helps you out. So I'm Ron McTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.